This message is for USA President. Today's date, April 9th, 2026. I have been writing to you at whitehouse.gov because I hope I don't have any other alternative. Everybody else are criminalized or terrorized by notorious terrorist organization, FBI. I came to know that domestic terrorist FBI has been attacking us from McAllen, Texas Police Department. When I went there to get my police report, while my car, while parked on Jackson Square apartment complex in front of my apartment, was heavily damaged by terrorists. So I went there to get the police report, and I heard one voice that FBI damaged your car, and how dare you are here? Just go away. That is the message actually, right? So it was a threat message. Domestic terrorist FBI gave that message at before 1 decade. So from that very point, I officially came to know that this terrorist group, domestic terrorist FBI, has been attacking us for decades. Now, Jackson, I wrote to you about the Jackson Square apartment complex. My apartment attack each day, each second. Means 24 hours, means whenever I was there actually, all the time, right? Going to everywhere, this bombing noise, understand? In my apartment. It's a nightmare. I needed to use earplugs. I needed to use many things I bought actually from Amazon, all of this place, so that from the noise attack I can survive. Internet out. Most of the days internet out. No internet. It is not only AT&T. It is Time Warner. Means now this is something else. His name is there. So whatever it is actually, it doesn't matter. This is domestic terrorist FBI terrorist attack. Every day. My computers are going here and there. My DVD, VCR are controlled by terrorists from outside. Right? It is moving, means it cannot just, it's going to like I put on VCR, right? It started. And then this movie or whatever is there actually. I don't watch much TV also, right? Little bit, whatever I did actually. Seldom, right? Because I do not have time, and I do not have much interest also, all those things. So I tested actually everything. That the movie is proceeding a little bit, and then again coming back to the where it started. Again going a little bit, and again coming back, right? Sometimes no picture, no sound, all those things, right? Going back and forth, okay, all those things, right? So my TV, radio, same thing, right? No sound for maybe half an hour. Actually, I just make radio on. Why? Just to make a noise, some noise will be there in my apartment, so that the domestic tourist outside noise, I have to save myself from the outside noise, right? It's not that I am listening to TV or radio. I don't watch those, right? Just little bit news maybe, right? And that I get from many places. So I don't watch at all actually. Nothing, zero. Right, because I don't watch any movie, nothing actually, right? No, all those nonsense, no, all those entertainment people call all those things. Actually, I don't have those because my mind is totally with God, right? So then I am in bliss. So why do I need some enjoyment from outside? Enjoyment is there inside me. So then I don't need really anything. I don't need to talk to anyone even, right? But when I need, I talk or whatever, right? Just to interact with people. That's all it is, right? No attraction, repulsion with anything on this planet, right? Including the body I am in. Now, this terrorist attack is everywhere, right? Using prostitutes, all those things actually, and every day at least 10 times, at least, right? So now this terrorist group, like today, I got one message. Just I opened just started just some browser all here, right? Microsoft, what's this actually? Google, not Google, this and another one I used. And there was some news, all those things, right? They are talking about one news was the domestic terrorist FBI. Whether FBI was a from the inception, it is danger to humanity or what? I mean, it is a danger to humanity because there is no oversight, right? So they even play game with even president. Presidents are their toys. Congress members, everybody are their toys because there is no oversight. And this is so stupid culture. It is actually, Mr. President. Sorry to say that. People don't understand. They are fighting with Democrat and Republican, all those nonsense, right? There is no nonsense, man, right? Means everybody wants to do good for Americans, right? Except this kind of terrorist group. These terrorists are actually abusing everything. Means they have the real power. Actually, they control everybody. Even Epstein was created by the CIA, FBI, this kind of terrorist organization, right? So then, sex is something that the highest kind of enjoyment or something, right? So then, people very easily you can manipulate people. So then, even a president, all those things are actually involved, all those things, right? So then they get a machine, right? They can just control people. Even Bill Gates, all those so many names are there, right? So and they killed also Epstein, right? So actually they are outside. Actually, Congress or everybody should focus on this: how Epstein was created and how was his murder, everything. Those, and they're not looking at anything. They're trying to bring a Bondi or something, right? Means this is all nonsense actually. First, we have to root out those problems. If there is no FBI, if there is no CIA, if this kind of terrorist CIA, I was saying, real CIA, real FBI is needed to keep us safe. But this is against Americans, against humanity. That there are crimes against humanity. This kind of terrorist group are doing because there is no oversight. This is stupid oversight. Whatever is there. They got a free pass to commit such kind of crime. Today, I went to this Mayfield City School. This is Mayfield Heights, that city school, high school, that fitness center. I scanned my pass, right, so that I can enter. The domestic terrorist FBI made the person, that worker, right, that woman who just opened the door, right, remotely, and did not do that, right? I pulled the door, which door actually I am supposed to go. Actually, it is written. Actually, this is the door you have to open, right, to enter, and I just pulled that, and this person was criminalized by domestic terrorist FBI as usual. It is not the first time. It is a pattern of terrorist attack actually, and did not open. And then by the side, the other door, the people will come out actually, right? And they are terrorists, puts terrorists there, right? And then I did not open, and then person was blaming me. I thought that you will you take the other door, and that door I'm not supposed to take the other door, and right? If I went, actually, I never did those actually, because I am very specific. This cannot happen with me. I'm very logical, very right. Why would I go there, right? Because somebody else will come out from that or anything, right? And if I go, actually, and it happened actually in the past, not there, other doors, not this kind of door, right? That somebody, right, opened the door, that somebody from inside rushed me, used the body as a weapon to kill me. You got it? It happened at least, I think, more than one time, right? Because once I learned it, I don't do that, right? That how this domestic terrorist FBI attack. But it is very difficult actually, right? to save myself from this terrorist attack. They use dangerous human bodies moving, right? Those are actually inanimate objects. Those are all dead bodies actually, because they act. They don't have any brain. They are controlled by terrorists, domestic terrorists. FBI control them, right? So then they are not human or anything. So and those are weapons. They use their body as a weapon to bump me, to kill me, to injure me. It happens numerous times, right? At South Research College, everywhere. See, I have to walk from my office to my classroom, all those things, right? So many places I need to walk. At so many attacks, I need to say these terrorists made plot to hit me. Once it did that, not with my students, using my students from other terrorists, right? There and dangerous terrorist body. At that time, I was tough, straight, so could not do much actually, right? I did not follow up. Otherwise, it is not that all the time you are not alert. I try to be alert all the time, right? But it does not happen. You will not understand when it happens actually, right? You are doing everything whatever you can do, right? With your regulated senses, right? But many things are there. Your sense cannot perceive those. Even those are very. That's how domestic terrorist FBI is all about. Actually, they know this is the evil terrorist organization. They know how to put you in danger. On the road, everywhere. Today, I was going to the produce place. The Ridgebury. This is the Brennard Road and the Mayfield, right? I need to make a right turn on Mayfield, and then so then on the left hand side the produce place is there. Then one terrorist vertically, means when I was taking the turn from the Bishop Road, right? Brennard Road to the Mayfield Road, one terrorist came vertically actually to attack me. And I am going when I got the signal actually. It has to be green. Then only I can make a turn, right? And domestic terrorist FBI with a vehicle came dangerously and violently. Otherwise, I would have been done today. Actually, fortunately, at that time I was checking the gas price, right? Because of some Iran war, all those things. Probably there's little bit the crude price that's dropped. All whether there is any drop in the price, really, right? I saw nothing, but I was checking the numbers, right? That what's the price. So at that time, fortunately, I was on stop position when this terrorist did actually, right? Otherwise, if I would have taken just little bit, fraction of a second before, I would have been done. Vertically, this terrorist, vertically, the plot was attack. This terrorist has been doing this. This is not the first time. This is everywhere, on road or anywhere, or parking lot, everywhere. This kind of terrorist attack with vehicle as a weapon. Domestic terrorists, FBI has been attacking us actually for decades. List is enormous, Mr. President. Please dismantle, reconstruct, impose real oversight. Every data, all the time, 24 hours, whatever they do actually, even sleep also, take all those records, everything, and then use AI to figure out what is going on there really. AI is smart enough to get those, right? And put so then make those departments, right? And put real oversight really, right? And those idiots cannot do anything with the data, with email, with text, whatever they are using actually, equipments, everything. They cannot control any equipment, nothing. They have to make it. They have to use it all the time. That's all it is. They put the data, and data is transferred everywhere, right? With them also will be there, but they cannot edit, make it. Law, bring law. Mr. President, you are capable to do it. Do not fight with each other, right? This both Republicans and Democrats, they want to do good for the country. It is not that this is bad, this is good, anything. Not much actually is there. Little bit here and there is there, right? But those are nothing actually. Those are all nonsense. Right? That's why I'm none of those actually. You understand that? So whenever I see that this person will do something good, so I do this, right? I don't have any. I vote for everybody, Mr. President. You understand that? Okay. I'm like this actually, right? I don't. Okay. So I want to see that whether this person will do good for the people, not for their personal benefit, right? Making billions of dollars, right? Getting some position, all those things, right? So all right. And some people are very corrupt actually. They do those kind of stuff, right? Not all, not everybody is corrupt here. So then bring those to justice actually, right? Who are doing those kind of stuff, who are abusing the power, right? So please bring us justice, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President.